Hi friends, welcome or hopefully welcome back. My name is Angela and welcome to my channel. Last weekend my husband and I went to Indianapolis for the first time to see Bailey Zimmerman, and I was thinking about kind of doing like a vlog style video for that trip, but I don't know, I was going to post it this week, but I'm like, I have to do my February wrap up anyways. I read 5 books in February and it's March like 8th today. So I'm already behind, but I wanted to do a wrap up for last month because I had a few good reads. 2 of them were audiobooks I listened to, and the other 3 were the beginning of the Throne of Glass series, which I did do a Throne of Glass reading vlog. That was my first reading vlog, but if you want to go check that one out, and no spoilers or anything. Today I'm kind of thinking I kind of want to include a little bit of spoilers. I'll give warnings before I say anything, but I'm kind of just like, I want to talk about and see if anybody relates to these feelings that I'm having towards some of these characters and just some of the things that are going on within the books. Okay, so let's just get on into it. So the first book of the month for February was The Assassin's Blade. Let's see, how many pages was this book? Like close to 420 or so. Over 400 pages. It's kind of a thicker one. That's why I was proud of myself through getting through some of these Sarah J. Maas books because they're thick. Like this isn't that thick compared to like some of her other books, but I don't know, it takes me a little bit, more than a week to get through some of these just because there's so much going on within the stories. But yeah, I really enjoyed Assassin's Blade. I will say right now I'm reading Heir of Fire, so the 4th book in the series. And this book feels so different from the one that I'm reading right now just because there's more magical elements in the 4th book, whereas this one there's none. There's like no magical elements, but it's the same people, the same world, just like this is previous, basically. But I don't know, it's not super, it's confusing if I try to explain it, so I'm not going to explain it. I enjoyed this one very much. If you are looking for like romance, like if you need a big plot of romance in your fantasy books, I would not recommend reading these because you really just get like crumbs of romance throughout all 3 of the books that I've read thus far. I'm on the 4th one, like I said, like halfway through, and still not like a lot of romance, but I don't know, I've still really enjoyed these. It's like world building, politics, like a lot of information that you're gathering throughout all of the books. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this. This held my attention the whole time. I think I had said it in my previous video, but it was a 4-star for me on The Assassin's Blade. Next, I read Throne of Glass. I think this is the second one, right? Yeah, so this one I read second, Throne of Glass. Let me see, I'm trying to think back to when I was reading it. So the end of Assassin's Blade, oh my god. That's the first one. The ending of that book, the feelings that I felt at the end of that one, that it made me just like, I needed to jump into this one right away. So I started this one pretty quick. And then this one, it's just a whole different, so you're learning about, I want to say like probably five main characters, like new people that you're reading about in the Throne of Glass. She's taken to a different kingdom. I don't want to give anything else away, really. I really enjoyed this, again, with the romance, like, not a lot of romance, but there's so much happening. There's so many different like POVs and just so much information. This again held my attention the entire time. With Sarah J. Maas, I feel like you can never trust who the love interest is. It's like you think it's going to be somebody and then it's not. It's just not. So with this one, no spoilers, but you just never know with like these love interests. I still don't know. I'm on the 4th book and I still don't know who the love interest for sure is. I also had said prior that a lot of the names that I was seeing, so like Selena, Dorian, let's see who else, Kale, I think that's how you pronounce his name, the captain of the guard, Nehemia or something like that. I'd have to go back and look. Nehemia, let's see who else. All of these names that I've seen in the books that I've read, I don't see them anywhere else when I search Throne of Glass. So I'm just like, who are these other names that I'm seeing? Now, okay, I'm all over the place. Now I'm in the 4th book. I'm on the 4th book. And finally I saw a name, Rowan. I saw Rowan's name, and I've seen that name previously, and I'm like, and I've seen pictures of the guy with the tattooed face. I finally was just introduced to him, Rowan, in the 4th book. So I'm like, ooh, I wonder if he's going to be the love interest. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's like you think one thing, and then it's swept out from underneath you. You have no idea. Anyway, so this one I really enjoyed. 4 stars. I think I rated all 3 4 stars. So this one, Crown of Midnight, longer. Even I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's thicker, huh? But this one's like 4. How does that work? This one is like the same amount of pages. No way. Let me hold up. What does that say? 420. This one's longer. This one's 435. Okay, so Assassin's Blade's longer. Crown of Midnight's shorter. But this one looks thicker to me. Odd. Anyways, again, really enjoyed it. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Because now that I'm on the 4th book, I'm like, should I don't want to add those details and get them, like, confused between the 3rd and the 4th book. Oh, okay, so like I had said, like, the 1st book doesn't really show a lot of the magical elements. Like, this one really gets into a lot of those details and, like, where it comes from. This one, like, kind of had me shocked. It's something that I thought was maybe going to happen, but I never really know when I'm reading things. But it turned out to be true. Me trying not to say any details. I really enjoyed this book. Again, a lot of politics. Like, there's a very, very thick plot. You can tell that she's, like, setting everything up for, like, this story that's about to go on and on and on. I really love this book from the jump. Like, there was so much going on. I enjoyed the entire time that I was reading this book. Again, with, like, romance, though, if you need, like, a heavy plot of romance, I would not recommend these books. But, yeah, I also rated this one a 4. I enjoyed it. I look forward to reading it every single night, every day, so that's always, like, a 4-star to me when I'm always constantly looking forward to reading it. Okay, next I read, oh, goodness gracious, it's, I think, Twisted Emotions and Twisted Loyalties. Oh, I don't know for sure if that's the name of the second one. The first one I had read, which I'm pretty sure I'll put it up here, was Twisted Emotions. It was a mafia dark romance, like, shorter book, and I listened to this one, audiobook. Really enjoyed it. It was exactly what I was in the mood for. I listened to it every day, like, to and from work or, like, at the gym, which is kind of awkward to listen to, like, smutty romance at the gym. I was like, oh my god, can anybody hear this? You know that, like, when you get nervous that, like, people can hear what you're listening to? Anyways, that was me. Really enjoyed it. It was nothing crazy, though. Like, I don't know. It's like I want to read a good romance, a good dark romance, but, like, I need a plot. That's what I was realizing as I was listening to the first book that I listened to, Twisted Emotions. There was, like, no plot. The characters, Nino and Kiara, are the 2, like, love interests. And you get both of their POVs, so it's dual POV, and it goes, like, back and forth between the 2 of them. I'm trying to think back. There just really wasn't a lot of plot. It was like you kind of just saw them fall for each other, and that was the story. I rated it a 3 stars. It was enjoyable. I liked listening to it. I just probably never gonna think about it again. But then I found myself at the end of that book. I was like, wow, I kind of want to continue this series because I liked the characters. I liked the brothers. They're brothers in the mafia. And so I bought the second one. Or I think it's the 3rd. So the Twisted Emotions, I thought that was the first book in the series, but turns out I think it's the 2nd. But they're all interconnected standalones, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. You probably do have to read them in the order, actually, now that I think of it, because it's, yeah, the stuff that's happening. And then I read, I can't think of what it's called. I think it's Twisted Loyalties. But that one was about Remo, he's the capo of the mafia. And what is her name? Serafina. And she's the she's the niece of the other capo for it's called the Outfit. So there's the Camorra, and the Outfit, which was such a weird name for, like, a mafia, the Outfit. But so there's those 2, and they're rivals. They hate each other, you know, this and that. And basically Remo kidnaps Serafina, and it goes from there. I really enjoyed that one because it had more of a plot. Like, there was more going on, so I rated that one a 3.75. Like, I enjoyed that one for sure. I actually just finished it the other day. But yeah, those are all my books. I only got through 5 of them, but the Sarah J. Maas books, they're thick, you know? So I'm happy with it. I honestly am. 5 is good for me. It really is. But a really good reading month. Oh my God, I'm seeing that my son marked my book. That little turd. He marked it with his yellow marker. He's sleeping right now. This child has not been sleeping. Oh my God. Is that a thing when a baby is like a year and a half? He's my baby, okay? He's a toddler, but he's my baby. A year and a half, and that man refuses to sleep in his crib. So he's been in the bed with us every night, punching us, slapping us, kicking us. At like some points, me and my husband are like, are you awake? Like, are you actually sleeping and punching us and kicking us this much? But anyways, yeah, he's up napping, thank God, because that man has not been sleeping, which means I don't get any sleep. But I still find time for reading. You guys, also, I did start Flawless, so I'm pretty far through. Let's see. Almost halfway, about halfway of this one. Of Rhett and, oh my God, what is her name? Rhett and Summer. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of bored with it. Ooh, I was really hoping this would be a good one, but I do plan on finishing it. I just, Air of Fire and like the Sarah J. Maas books have just been more interesting to me. But yeah, this one's really easy to read. Like, you don't need a lot of brain power, which is nice sometimes. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for that. Oh, no, I'm thinking I read another one, but it was in March that I read it. So, never mind. Forget that. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying this one. I just haven't picked it back up in like a week because it's like not super intriguing to me, but I feel like maybe the back end of the book will be better. So we'll get back to this one. And then I kind of just want to tell you some thoughts about the Air of Fire book that I am reading right now. So I recently was introduced to Rowan, which I had said already, sorry. And I'm so excited. I'm hoping he's a love interest. Watch me go back and watch this and be like, no, you were wrong. You were wrong again. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's so much going on. I just don't even want to splurge into all of the details, but I'm really enjoying these. I kind of want to do like a spoiler reading vlog for the rest of the Throne of Glass series so that I can really tell you all the details and get into the nitty gritty. But yeah, you guys, that's all for me. Last week we went to Indianapolis to go see Bailey Zimmerman, my husband and I, and it was our first weekend away from our baby. So I kind of took some videos and I wanted to do like a little bit of a like trip vlog, and we're actually my son and I are going to Phoenix on what day? Sunday. It's Friday right now. And it's like a mommy and me trip with like some of my girlfriends and their sons, and they're all like a year and a half, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a pool, and then at the end of the month I have a bachelorette trip in Austin, Texas. So I'm kind of like, I'm going on 3 trips this month, so I'm like, I kind of want to include maybe like a vlog, like a trip vlog or two, like some tips. I do travel a lot because I work at the airport and I fly standby. But yeah, so I might do a vlog. I know it's not like anything having to do with reading, but I was thinking if I'm going on all these trips and I'm taking videos of everything, I might as well plug it into my YouTube channel. But yeah, that's all, you guys. So I guess I will see you next week. Let me know if you have any ideas for like if I should do the next 3 books or the next 4 books. I don't even know how many are in Throne of Glass, but if I should do them spoilers. I'm thinking I want to. Or you know what I also need to read still is Fourth Wing, and I definitely want to do a video spoiler reading Fourth Wing, so I kind of wanted to do that too. I just got the book. I also bought like 6 books this month, oh maybe more. So I was going to do a book haul and show you guys some of the books that I got. But that's all, you guys. I will see you next week. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see, and I'll see you then. Bye.